Okay, welcome to a special edition of Get Up the Yard. Tonight is a special feature to coincide with the launch of our Get Up the Yard Fantasy League. So to help promote the Get Up the Yard Fantasy League, over the next 60 minutes, myself, Dave and Dunny will attempt to put our differences aside to create an unstoppable fantasy team. So if any of our followers or listeners think they can beat us or just want to link in for a bit of fun, make sure to join the league. The details are all on the website getuptheyard.ie and the Get Up the Yard Facebook page. And remember, there's a great Get Up the Yard prize for the winner, allegedly. But please remember, if due to a shoddy postal service you don't receive your prize, do not report us to Watchdog or Rogue Traders. We aren't regulated, you can do nothing. Okay. Gentlemen, we have...
And the prize was fantastic as well.
It was amazing, wasn't it? If it's a female, it's me. Show up. First class.
It's an all expenses paid trip, beautiful accommodation in London. So don't you get the spare bed?
If it's a female, that's it.
Yeah. All right, lads, we've 14 players to pick, 100 million. Everyone knows the rules. So do you want to start?
You get you one fucking player now. Mine 14.
Yeah.
Neymar's not in the game though, so it's all right.
Yeah, it's Neymar's salary. But all right, look, what way do you want to do it? Do you want to start build from the back to the front, or do you want to go with get the forwards in first?
Who's up first? Which alphabetically?
I'll go back, lads. That's the way we should do it.
Well, right.
Right. So I'll tell you what. There's three. So a striker each.
What
striker each?
5-5-3. What sort of fucking
Well, there's three on the bench.
What are the formations?
Look at that go 5-5-3. That's what sort of is this on Baston football again? Is it Jesus?
We will start with Dave.
Right.
Right.
What have you? Defender, a midfielder, goalkeeper.
Well, I think I'd like to go with with injuries. So first, what price is Harry Kane? Is he 11.5?
Harry Kane is he's 12.5.
12.5.
He's one of the more. I think he is the most expensive striker.
He'd be the most expensive striker.
He's guaranteed
English
to play and get gold.
So basically, you want me to go first? You want me to pick the marquee signing then? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll start with the marquee ones each, and then we'll get the cheapos afterwards.
Right.
This is your Florentino Perez moment, Dave.
Oh, the Galacticos. Right. I will go as my starting striker with. I'd like to give Aguero. I think City have a good few early fixtures that could get a few goals.
Aguero is locked in.
He seems to be. He doesn't think of too many injuries from pre-season, so I think he'll be my man for the first one.
Frank's wiping himself off.
That was Frank's one. Yourself, Donny?
Forward player. I want Lukaku. What we discussed last night on the podcast. He doesn't do much against the big teams, but you know what? There's more shit teams than big teams, so I think Lukaku would be quite good as a striker.
Okay. And
that
Frank?
must be half the budget gone there, Sean.
Yeah, we're going to have a cheap midfield. 77 left.
This is fantasy money. Real money's more fucking obscene than fantasy money.
I suppose we'll have to do this in the ABBA system. So Frank will have to pick the first midfielder. It's only fair.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Like the penalties.
Okay, so I'll pull up the midfielders then.
Well, hang on. There's still another striker, isn't there?
Yeah, yeah, there is.
Frank picks the strike, and then.
Okay. So
right, well, I'm going to go with Chicharito. I think he's probably
he was
well priced.
Fine.
West Ham, isn't it? West Ham, is it?
Again, I don't know why Liverpool didn't sign him, but okay. Chicharito, Hernandez.
7 million.
Balcazar. Didn't know that.
He's actually down with Chicharito on the fucking thing. That's far out. Okay.
Okay, so Right, so we have our strikers. It's Aguero, Lukaku, and Chicharito. You want to go midfield?
Well,
or
if I'm choosing next, can I choose?
No, you just pick last, so it's back to Dave.
Is it not the Abba system?
No, let Frank go.
No, I think Frank should go next.
Okay, all right.
On his
The Abba
shoulders.
system.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to choose a goalkeeper,
Oh,
All right. Okay.
and I'm gonna pick. I think you will come back, lads, after we've won the league, and be really kind of punching me up on your shoulders after this. But I'm going to go with City's new keeper.
Oh,
Not because he'll get a load of clean sheets, but I think he's going to get a lot of assists. I
a
watched
lot
him
of passes, yeah, a lot of short passes.
I watched them a lot in pre-season, and they've kind of varied.
Did you not read my article on him, Frank?
I never read your articles, Tony.
I know you don't.
But
So is it Ederson, is it?
yeah,
And he never shares the mitre, Sean.
I seen him a lot in pre-season, and I think City will vary their play between short passes out from the back. I think when teams squeeze up on them, they seem to be working on this system where Ederson then switches it, looking to put, Aguero or Sterling or Sané in over the top. So I actually think he's going to get a good few assists.
It's interesting is that he's 0.5 more than Bravo as well.
Only 5 more. It's interesting and worrying.
Okay, so should we lock off the goalkeepers now with another?
Yeah, just throw another shit keeper in then, like Mignolet or something. Save our money for other things.
Let me see. Who's good? Burridge off Bournemouth.
Begovic would start ahead of him anyway because they bought him off
but
Chelsea.
we should probably buy like the cheapest keeper because
I think
How is
4
Bravo
million.
doing? How is
Begovic at 4.5 is pretty good.
who?
Begovic.
Yeah, put
All right,
Begovic
go
in.
Begovic. Yeah, Begovic. Yeah.
Bego win.
That's not my choice. That's
Ease us
Frank.
down to our last 60 mil.
At this
Right.
rate, we're going to have to shave. We'll probably have to
We'd
shave
be
one
getting
of the
fucking
two strikers
Neymar's
off.
wages, this one.
Now, right. The big money is going to be in midfield.
All right, I want to pick one here.
Okay.
Mohamed Salah for Liverpool.
Okay.
Up your kicker, Frank.
Is it?
I like Salah.
Up your kicker, Dave.
No, it's fine. I would call it.
Up your kicker, Sean. Exactly.
That's it. There you go.
He's annoyed that he's annoyed that we're doing with him now. He wants an argument.
Oh, fuck it. Don't get in this Salah bandwagon. I have now.
Okay.
All right, Dave, you're up.
That's quite an expensive midfielder there. Now. That's 9 million.
Yeah,
So,
Dave, you're going to have to balance the
worth
books
it.
here. And
I
I'll
was
tell you
going
what.
to go.
I trust Dave to get me a cheap defender who plays.
Liverpool's
I have one in mind actually. But I do want to get a midfielder in now. And
Okay.
the midfielder that I have in mind, who I was looking at it there, and I want to get Cesc Fabregas in.
Oh,
only
Oh.
7 million.
Fabregas.
Choice that is.
I think he could be
Yes.
if he works assists and goals whenever he's on the pitch.
Like
And
it.
he's quite cheap.
Yes, yeah.
7 million, I think he is he?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really good price, yeah.
Dave,
Go
you
with
said
that.
that you've actually done your homework, mate. That's what's all that about?
I did have a quick look at it today.
I haven't done fantasy football since 1994 when it came out in 93 with David
The Evening
Baddiel.
Herald.
Price, what?
In the Evening Herald paper. Oh, on on ITV.
No, it was actually BBC Fantasy Football League, David Baddiel and Frank Skinner.
sorry, yeah,
and Basil
sorry.
Brush, the most important one of the lot. And we did it.
Poor
Yeah.
was it Jason Lee off Nottingham Forest got awful sick on the pineapple head.
Oh dear. Now, Frank, you're something on me about Mohamed Salah.
I didn't-
This
I didn't
guy.
say
This guy, I'm just saying.
we're getting a bit close to the bone here, lads, for a feature.
Frank doesn't like that, Dave. You any more of that, and Frank's going out in a fucking march tomorrow, right? So you stop.
Nice, I'll pick another fucking player.
Okay. Is it my turn, is it, or is it back to Dave?
Yeah, go on,
I
right,
think
yeah.
it's Frank's turn.
Okay, I'll go with someone who Dave mentioned last night on the podcast, the lad of Brighton, Knockhart.
Right. Let me see now.
Sounds like a drug.
He should be well priced.
6 million.
Right. Who's me next? Is it Jesus?
Yeah. Right. Let's move on to defenders. What's his reckon?
You're gonna have to go easy now.
Yeah.
I don't think we can get too many more stars in.
Right.
Oh, midfield wise. Well, let's pop out of the question.
Right. Amused.
Dawn is mused. Dawn's going to pass on to you, lads. Let me have a think. I'll pass on.
I'll tell you what. There's something that we're going to have to do is get a cheap defender. So should we do that?
I've got a defender in mind.
There we go.
So if you want me to
go on, Dave.
Go defender.
Go for your launch machine.
A defender who is good for popping up with a few goals. And last season, I think he scored 5 or 6. I think he's a very cheap option. Alfie Mawson off Swansea.
Swansea.
He'd be cheap enough now, I'd say.
Speaking of which, I think we should add Garrett McCauley. He's usually lethal for a few goals.
He is, yeah. Mawson has a 5 million.
Yeah.
Mawson or not?
Oh, Mawson. Mawson,
okay.
Off Swansea.
I actually want to add a defender as well. I think Joel Matip off Liverpool will be a really good. He gets a lot of goals, a lot of headers.
Okay.
5.5.
Yeah, he's quite good. Yeah, he's leaps like a salmon. He does.
Okay. We've 5 players left, and we've 27.5.
And we go with.
Come on, Frank.
Did you add McCauley in, Sean?
Oh, McCauley's that your choice? I'll get him in there.
What about?
How old is he now, though?
He's flagged though.
Flagged for what?
He is thigh injury, 50% chance of playing. I should be all right.
Yeah, get him in, and we can bench him in the 4th week.
We can bench him. Yeah. All right, so 4 players left.
Might be a little bit
cheaper. How
old
is Garrett McCauley now, though? He's
39 or something, isn't he?
37 or 38, isn't he? Yeah.
Telling you, he's lethal for the North and
the
West Brom. He is lethal.
You know, we were talking about Swansea and Sigurdsson. Who's he going to? What's the club that's going to announce? They're going to announce him very soon.
Everton.
Go with Sigurdsson. I think
he could be very expensive, though, couldn't he?
Oh, look.
Sigurdsson, Swansea. He is 8.5.
Oh, bollocks.
Which is, it's on the pricey side. We might just fill him in. Should we put him in? We'll see what happens anyway.
What a crack, yeah.
Go on. We might put him back out if we need to get cheaper.
How much is Fun Bobby? Robert Firmino.
Oh, Jesus.
Fun time Bobby.
He's a striker now, isn't he? Is
he not class as a midfielder this year?
No, he's a striker and he's 8.5. Fun Bobby. Yeah.
Firmino.
Yeah,
Fun Bobby. Buying the goals in, he will this week, this season, in between his fucking, his TOAs, or not his TOAs, his fucking, it's going to be drink driving charges and all that shit. It's the cost of professional on the pitch, though. That's the main thing.
Okay.
That's because it's not an offence to drink and play football.
No. We remember a couple of lads that played with us during the 5-side, Frank. They were fantastic. Pissed, but fantastic. Who's going?
Dave, back to you.
Right, so we've got 2 midfield, two defenders, and 1 midfield.
How much money do we have left, Sean?
Can I come in this one?
14.
Can I make a suggestion, lads? And
yeah.
I'm going to go totally against what I wrote on my Facebook page. But I'm going to take a blind leap of faith with Klopp, and I'm going to go Moreno, left back. Apparently, he says he is matured.
Is he going to play though?
Oh,
or
I think
Robertson?
he's a good price.
He says he's matured. 4.5 million. He says he's matured. He says he's now the guy that's going to play left back for Liverpool. That's what he said. So I'm going to take a blind leap with Klopp and see what happens here. I think he's talking bollocks, but let's see what happens.
Okay,
Okay.
I do like that, and I'm with you there, but I'm not not 100% in favour of having two defenders at the same team.
Oh, yeah, good point there.
Yes,
Well,
One goal.
Sheffield
One goal.
United are not in the Premier League, Dave. So
they aren't. So this is
So-
irrelevant. Then.
sorry.
That's
Yeah.
got absolutely
exactly.
nothing to do with what I just said there. But yeah,
Exactly.
But I think we'd be mad not to have like either a Spurs, Chelsea, or United defenders, because they're probably three of the soundest teams defensively. Like, and certainly someone like Valencia also gets assists, and Moses. What about Moses? Is he a defender?
Well, that's fine.
Uh,
£9.5 million to find out about, because that is my selection. So it's up to you and Dave. Oh dear.
well, I think
here he is. Yeah, 6.5. Jeez, that's expensive.
For a
And he's
defender,
only-
is it?
Yeah.
I think we need a bench
he's injured.
fodder. Just a fodder player just to put on the bench for the
Yeah.
cheapest.
I'll tell you what. Will I give you a list?
Just get the cheapest player.
Go
never
to
tear it
the-
up.
go to the
He'll never
Here's a
play.
list of them. Look, you got Rangel, Mariappa. or do you want it?
What about Ander Herrera? For
Doesn't
midfield?
really do much except get booked. Like, I know he actually does quite well in matches, but he mustn't do very well in fantasy.
He's not a fancy player, is he? Really? No.
No.
So
Right. Give us a rundown of the cheap midfielders, then, Sean.
cheap midfielders.
Yeah,
Right.
because here
MacArthur.
way you can. Yeah,
From Crystal Palace.
We only have 9.5 left for two players.
Yeah. So we'll be there's Barry. I don't have my glasses. You see this yourselves.
What about that
Um,
lad off Brighton, Bruno?
I like his name.
Yeah.
How much to say?
He's actually
4.5.
get him
Get
in.
him in.
Get him in.
Get him in. All right. So we've 5 million left for a midfielder.
So who's bring up the 5 millioners then, John?
5 million. Matic, United.
No.
Can, Fletcher, Wanyama, MacArthur, Dyer, Puncheon, Arthur, Kante. Kind of like nothing really players.
Defensive
Like, you're not
midfielder.
going to get
I
your
think
points.
Arthur is a good player. Not
well, see, this is
Irish.
where you'll find someone who can break out. Try to find someone in an attacking midfielder mold who can get goals. Now,
I'll tell you who.
um,
What's the time he plays for Leicester?
what about
Alvarez.
John Joe Shelby off Newcastle? What price did he?
I don't know.
He takes the penalties. Who takes penalties?
For Newcastle?
No, just in general. You always
He's
want
not listed, Dave.
It has to be. Or you must be more than 5 million.
cue ball. Cue ball Shelby.
That's it. Yeah, Q-Ball Shelby is 5.5.
Oh, that's something. You could be a
So
good fan.
state of affairs when you can't afford that.
No, we did say Sigurdsson was a placeholder. We could always downgrade him. Someone else would be one.
No, leave Sigurdsson. Like, who else do we have in our midfield?
We have Fabregas, Salah, Knock Yard,
Yeah.
Sigurdsson.
Like, we probably have enough in midfield to just put a kind of dummy player in there, and then, because we're going to be playing 3 forwards constantly, so we only really need 3 or 4 midfielders.
Yeah. Right, so where are we going? So, anyone jumping out, which is there? For 5 million. Dembele.
Go on,
Livermore.
Dave. You call it.
Dembele is quite good. Sorry.
Musa Dembele.
Musa Dembele, Spurs. He's a
yeah,
good player again, but I think it's a bit like that Herrera thing. I don't think he does much from a scoring perspective or that.
We'll trust you in this one, son.
I'd say that Matic is the highest scoring from last year
He scored
at 105.
He's gonna be pissed though, isn't he? Like he's gonna be well above.
They don't get points. Like defensive midfielders don't really get the points.
No, they just pick up yellow cards constantly.
Yeah.
I'll take Dembele, lads.
Yeah.
Dembele. What is it?
We'll go with Dembele. Yeah, 'cause, I mean, it's
Right. So there we are.
Okay,
So,
now we have
you'll
to
be happy
pick a
with that
captain
team,
for the weekend, Sean, do we?
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, make a captain.
Mohamed Salah should be captain.
I'll go
Lukaku.
Aguero.
Right. So hold on there. So who are we playing now of all these players?
Well, Salah's going to start for a start. Aguero, Lukaku's going to start.
Chicharito.
Sigurdsson, I don't know.
Chicharito, yeah.
Should we go
Yeah,
4-3-3, lads? Can we go 4-3-3?
Yeah.
We can go 3-4.
Yeah, that's what we're on.
Right. Well, that first three's going to start. Salah, Fabregas, Sigurdsson. I'm looking at there, folks. I think that's perfect.
Well,
Actually,
if he's flagged, should we bring on Dembele? He's against Newcastle.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you think.
What's his reckon? Is he going to be fit?
Who?
Macaulay.
Don't fucking know. Don't even know who he was before this fucking podcast.
Right. So that's a sturdy team there.
What's going on there? 3-4-3. Shouldn't it be 3-5-3? You're not missing
Oh,
something.
well.
There's three players on the bench.
No, we brought on Dembele for Macaulay.
3-5-3.
Yeah.
You playing extra
3-4-3.
men again, Donny?
Seen double.
Yeah.
Sorry, lads.
And Aguero's captain.
I'd say Aguero or Lukaku. I don't know what you reckon. He'll City are away to Brighton and United are home to West Ham, aren't they?
Yeah.
What you reckon? Who'll score more, Aguero or Lukaku?
Sorry, who was Man United are playing West Ham? Who are Man City playing?
Brighton away.
I think City will fucking trounce Brighton.
I don't think Brighton will be a difficult place to go for things.
Frank,
Okay.
it should be Aguero, but it should not.
Mika,
Oh, it shouldn't be between Aguero and Lukaku. It should be between fucking Chicharito and Lukaku because they're playing each other.
It's whoever you think will score the most points.
yeah.
And-
I
and this
think
game,
Lukaku will score the most points. I think he'll do the best against West Ham. That's my opinion, lads. See what you think.
So we'll switch it around, will we? Okay,
No,
so now we have.
well, ask the other lads, Sean. You know, it's not.
Yeah,
a
well,
great
you
issue.
also said that you think Aguero will run riot against Brighton, and I agree with you. I think he will. I think
Okay,
Aguero,
we'll
it's the
go with
kind of match
Aguero
that
then.
All right, go
Aguero will
Aguero.
get a hat trick in.
But I
Okay,
tell
okay.
you something. If Lukaku scores a hat trick, you're getting it. You're both getting it. Fucking week. Never got
He'll
it.
make him
Fucking head
vice
of it.
captain anyway, yeah. Lukaku vice captain.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
And we've got
you're both
City
gonna get
defender
it.
in as well.
Both gonna get it. Gonna get slaps.
Okay.
Well, as soon as
Well,
Watford,
Brighton players, eh?
as soon as Watford score against Liverpool, that's our clean sheets across the back gone.
Hey, lads, just say one thing.
Yeah, I've just seen this now. Yeah.
I've got to raise a point here. Why the fuck are we going with 3 players from Brighton when all 3 of us said they'd be the first ones to go down?
That's what we're mentioning.
Yeah, you can't just, it won't work just to put all the top players in there. And like, I think despite them going down, they will still, get points. Like you seen it kind of last year with Hull. There was Klukas, Sam Klukas was very good for them, and Gibson off Middlesbrough was very good.
Not Darren Gibson, no.
No. No.
Even the foul last year. Sunderland
The
got
foul
fouled.
off
I mean,
Sunderland,
there's always
so-
individuals.
You need, the
That-
foul. To be fair, the foul. No, he's actually turned around. And he's actually said that I'm actually trying to go vegan to extend my career. That's a total pro. That guy is. What a pro.
Interesting.
Um,
I've seen the odds for the BBC Sports personality. He's second in the running.
That's because the little fella that
Obviously, yeah.
the little fella that died from
Bradley
Sunderland,
Lowry.
that poor little guy, and
It's tragic.
it was tragic, and the foul was fantastic during it, and yeah, I think he deserves it. I really do think he deserves it. But as
He's
I must ask the question, we've seen tonight is a few weird goings on. Well, first of all, Van Dijk has said he puts in a transfer request. He's given out about the fact that Southampton trying to say that he refused to train. He goes, no, I didn't refuse to train. You just basically made me train on my own. Man United are going after Bale. And apparently with Coutinho, Klopp was talking around about Coutinho. He said he's not available at any price, which is very strange. But we all know that Coutinho actually wants to go to Barcelona. So what do you lads reckon with that?
I think there could be a merry-go-round of goings on that could trigger a lot of different deals. For example, if Barcelona put in a bid for Coutinho to replace Neymar, Liverpool could go all guns blazing as well to get a replacement for Coutinho. Clearly they have a lot of money. Clearly they've been bidding 70 million or whatever for players like Van Dijk and
Well, that's coming from the press, but we haven't seen anything solid. That lad wouldn't that lot wouldn't pay £70 million for a stand. Never mind a player. I don't think.
Probably
That's
not.
just my opinion. I think there's a lot of nonsense talked about, personally from the Liverpool point of view. I do think it's only a matter of time before Coutinho goes, but that's very interesting from Klopp. It's just I don't buy into the nonsense that Klopp comes out with. There's a lot of rhetoric, but for him to turn around and say that he's not available at any price, well, that sounds to me that he's putting his head in the chopping block,
I just want to throw this one out there, right, and just mention this as a very speculative thing that I think is possible. I think Barcelona will have to pay over 100 million if they want to get Coutinho, which looks like it's going to happen. Well, look, it does look like it's going to happen. It's on the cards. They buy Coutinho. Liverpool will want a replacement for Coutinho. You heard it here first. Liverpool will go after Gareth Bale and try and sign. United Madrid have a bit of poisonous, ill feeling towards doing transfer business. I don't think Real wants United. I don't think United wants to get.
So if I'm going off there after just hearing
And I think to Barcelona will trigger Liverpool going after Gareth Bale, and why not?
That's interesting, Frank. Why not?
I'm not sure. Like, I agree with what they said. It'll be very hard. Manchester United and Madrid, what's happened with Paya and Bale Town. But what I would say is Gareth Bale what Liverpool need? He's probably an upgrade, but he's very similar to what they already have. I think Madrid would have expected Bale to be the successor to Ronaldo. That hasn't materialised, and they're probably going to sign Kylian Mbappe to take over that role, which means Bale will be surplus to requirements. But I mean, it's a nice romantic idea of Bale going to Liverpool, but like, if I'm Gareth Bale and I'm just after winning 3 European Cups, am I going to head to Liverpool? I'm not too sure. To be honest,
or Bayern Munich, isn't it? Really, if you're
well, like I think he would probably want to come back to England, and if he does want to come back to England, then the only team I think he would end up at is, because obviously, as we said last night, Spurs aren't going to budge on their wage structure. I think the only team he could go to, and they put noises out about it today on the eve of the Super Cup final. So Bale and Manchester United are going to be in the same place tomorrow, Skopje, and they're probably already there now. So I would not be surprised if Bale is at Old Trafford for at the end of the year. The number 7 short, who currently occupies that Trafford at the moment? Memphis. So it's on ice at the moment, and Bale 7 would be huge commercially for Manchester United, and it would be huge for in terms of ability. They would then move from being, what we all consider to be, slight favourites to heavy favourites. It would be a huge statement by the club, but we'll just have to wait and see, I suppose.
Interesting.
The Van Dijk one, I think, will happen. I think if Liverpool were willing to bid 75 million for Keita, I think they will eventually now go back to Southampton and maybe offer a player in return, maybe something like James Milner. But I do think the Van Dijk deal will get done. I think the player wants to go. Southampton are in a no-win situation, really. If he stays, he's not going to be the same player. He's not going to have the same attitude. So they can get good money for him. Liverpool need him. It would be a great signing. So I think that will happen.
Well, hopefully. But I just think the way Liverpool gone about the whole thing with Van Dijk is totally shocking. Let's go in, give a fucking stupid amount of money and say, listen, there we go. It's a play we want. Here you are. Take it. You're going to take it. Just fucking take it. Because he wants to go to us. No, Liverpool have to go about it the long way. Long and short way. Up, left, right, and centre. That's the way Liverpool have to go about things. It's ridiculous. Just get... This guy could be part of a... He could have been playing in Dublin the other night, and just... He's part of our plans. Here we go. Like, he knows how we want to play football. No, he's going to play catch-up. It might happen. Ashley Cole style last day of the season, and I might be silly. Whoever does the transfers to Liverpool, they really have a lot to learn. It's embarrassing, actually, the fact that we get reported. Every club does it, I mean, look at Man United and Everton with Lukaku and Pogba, Agent P and all this. Absolutely utter bollocks that we heard. There's ways of doing it, Liverpool just can't do it the way Man United do it, but tapping up goes on all the time. But Liverpool just need to get a bit more. This is what our manager wants. This is what we need. Let's do it. Let's get it done, and that's it.
All right. Well, I'm sure that can be a subject for this coming week's podcast, because hopefully by next Sunday there will have been a bit of movement on I don't know, maybe Bale, Van Dijk and Coutinho. So certainly.
I hope you're right, Dave. I fucking love that.
It's a speculative. It's a 66-1 shot on Paddy Power anyway. So.
Yeah. But I tell you what, just don't forget, people who listen to Get Up the Yard, I am actually a Liverpool fan. It gets a bit lost, but I really want that to happen.
All right. Leave it there.
Get Up the Yard.